Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. So far this season, he's been rock solid, helping out his team and turning in strong performances that have earned him the 4 spot.
And that's a pretty solid position at number 4. Will he be higher or lower on that list once the season ends?
Well, I think he's going to keep improving, but so might the other guys in this ranking. Very hard to predict.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Zach Edey. And it's SGA in at the point guard position. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Buries it from 3.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3. Pass to Clarkson. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's a high percentage look for SGA.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Clarkson outside. Nails it from 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Well, he's bounced around some legs, but Kelly Olynyk remains a valued finesse big man.
And that's because he brings things that this league values. Floor spacing, great decision-making, and the kind of high IQ play that keeps an offense humming.
Not to mention the great hair.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Clarkson outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Edey. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. SGA passes to Olynyk. Now Wiggins. Pass to Barrett. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Thompson outside. Takes the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Now here's Edey. Pass to Olynyk. Wiggins outside. Three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Clarkson from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Back to Wiggins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the athletic platform for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, it is top tier.
Yeah, B.A., it's rare to see him overmatched from a physical standpoint. The #1 overall pick in 2014. He's never been a consistent star, but at his best, he can play with anyone in this league.
First free throw is good.
Well, you think about Wiggins, there's been no drop-off. This is a guy who won Rookie of the Year over a decade ago, and he is still a highly productive player.
Wiggins drops them both. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Thompson passes to Clarkson. And it's Clarkson again missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. SGA, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Thompson. Here's Clarkson. Cashes in the 12-footer. Clarkson's got his second bucket on the night.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
And here's SGA outside. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Offline with a 3. Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Brooks. And the layup is good off the glass.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Murray.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Wiggins, no good. Shooting 33% in the first quarter. On the wing, Clarkson. From deep, hits the trifecta. Give him 8.
The three-point shot of Clarkson runs hot and cold, but boy, when it's on, Jordan's so difficult to stop.
Wiggins from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by a bucket. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
They've got Andrew Wiggins, Jamal Murray out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Dillon Brooks, and it's Prosper in at the 5. From 20 feet. The rebound by Wiggins.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Murray passes to Wiggins. Brooks, right side. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. Shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Murray. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Dort for 3. The shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Ramos. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. get up and down. You think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Here's Murray. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Murray's got his second basket of the game. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Murray. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Lyles. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. With the 10-footer. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Shooting 41% in this game. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. It's good.
He is putting in work right to the rim. Defense had no answer.
Shooting around 41%. Murray passes to Wiggins. Back to Murray. Outside for SGA. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. SGA's got 12 points in the game.
Well, and I tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, BA, I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
You have the camera on you. Oh, yeah.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now a break to glance at the rookies who scored the most per game during the last month of play. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Clarkson. Three-pointer off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Dort, left side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
5 on the clock. Shoots over Thompson. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Clarkson outside. He drops it from range. Clarkson's got 11 points.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Here's Barrett. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And you don't see many mid-range shots from Barrett. He'd much rather take shots from beyond the arc or at the rim.
Now here's Clarkson. 11 points in the game. From the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Down low. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist from SGA. Olynyk's gotten his first basket of the night. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. And stolen by Barrett. Fast break. Here we go. Here's SGA. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander. Turn it on the Jets.
Yeah, SGA so quick up the floor and getting out in transition, able to find that space.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Clarkson. He shoots. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Clarkson for 3. The shot that time not on target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
Man, this is a crazy list. Plenty of familiar names on it here, but a couple of outliers too. I love to root for the underdogs.
Not many outliers have won this event, but it's possible. Anybody can get hot. And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half. It really has been all SGA.
At times, it seems like he just can't miss. I mean, he is rolling offensively and bringing his team back single-handedly.
High-efficiency offense, just like Shaq, not including the free throw line.
I'm insulted, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Screen by Edey. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 of his 5 threes to find the net. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Edey in at the center position. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Now here's Wiggins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at SGA, so adept in traffic.
And when you watch Shai play, you sometimes forget he's 6'6" with sneaky length that helps him around the rim.
Clarkson against Barrett. And that one's good. Clarkson. He's got 15.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Barrett. Lots of room. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
The third pick in the 2019 draft, R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wing, Legs.
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. But what's the biggest key for R.J. going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
Edey, that's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. They set the screen. Clarkson's got room. Money from the wing.
Yeah, offensively, Clarkson has been hot. And you know it's motivating everyone else on this team, too.
Outside, SGA. Here's the three. That one's off. 8 for 15 now in this one. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Thompson for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Thompson's got 6.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Olynyk passes to Wiggins. Edey with a screen on Thompson. That doesn't go either for SGA. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter for the lead, and he lays it in.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And here's Olynyk. Left side, SGA. Yes, it's good. SGA's got 21 points in the game. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
That one drops for him.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Outside Barrett. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to go from the corner. And that's 23 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
And your breaker.
Both teams will make substitutions, and obviously we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Thompson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Great D that time from Murray.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
First one falls.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Matherin's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Dort hits them both. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall. Thompson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone 6 for 9 in the half. Out to the wing. 1:14 left in the third quarter. And they pick up 2. Ramos has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Murray. Yes! Murray muscling it in.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Thompson passes to Ramos. They grab their own miss. Brownlee sinks the tray.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Murray. On the wing, SGA. Give him 23. Here's SGA on the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game.
And if SGA gets a step on the defense, it's over. Look how quick he is to the rim.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. You got to meet them early. Defensive possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
And Coach Carlisle imploring his guys to up the aggressiveness on defense.
Preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now here's Clarkson. The shot no good. Good D by Murray. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Wiggins in at the 4.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Outside Murray. Let's go with a 3, and Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Brooks.
Yeah, he's solid from out there. Wiggins just producing year after year in this league.
Shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Ramos, defended by Murray. And there's the lob. Oh, Brooks with the steal. To take the lead. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Well, that's just a quick pull-up that time by Wiggins. Not much you're going to be able to do to defend that.
Ramos, the pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Mathurin. Oh! Wow! And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Ali LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA knocks down a three.
Well, we continue to see SGA putting in that work on extending his range. He knows how important that is.
To the paint. Powell covers. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ramos. The three. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wiggins finds Murray. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Count it. Good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Now here's Dort. The D's right on him. Oh, it's off! Getting a nice 50% for the game. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Ramos has gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, it's gone from beyond the arc.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Here's Thompson. Edey defends. 4 on the clock.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Soto!
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Good on both.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
And this team is counting on SGA in these exact situations. He is the man in their key offensive moments.
Thompson in the post. SGA covering. Yes, sir!
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, he seized the moment right there. He felt like no one could stop him. Turns out he was right.
And that basket is good!
And you just know that Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be the one taking these shots. How? Clutch.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. He launches. Oh, it doesn't go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Barrett. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
That's a really important bucket there by Barrett.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Trailing by 5. Yes! Using that window!
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
From deep. It's cleared away by Thompson.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Clarkson. Puts up the tray. Money from 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Screen on Thompson. SGA can't hit it. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
They've got Zach Edey, R.J. Barrett out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Olynyk in at the 4. Now here's Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shai was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
Clarkson.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Bucket!
Wow, that ball is on a string. SGA breaking ankles out there.
SGA against Thompson.
And that could be pivotal. You just can't afford to turn the ball over in those situations.
Got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's cleared away by Thompson.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Six to shoot to take the lead. The 3 ball is down.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Now Thompson. Clarkson outside. For 3. Unloads. Wiggins with a rebound. Now Barrett takes a 3. The triple drops.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Clarkson. He's off from three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. There's 21 seconds left in the OT period, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
At the line for 2, Thompson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout, and a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Jacks up a 3. And so the road team gets the W in this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Ali LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.